It's been way too long since you and I have caught up and actually like done my makeup together. So and I are gonna do my makeup because we have a growth scan for baby number 3. Both the boys are actually napping right now. Anytime I see a mom filming a video and there isn't like little voices in the background, I'm like, where are your kids at? So if you're wondering, that's where my kids are. And I actually am taking both my boys to the growth scan today, completely solo. I won't lie, this morning I was hovering over the OB's phone number. I almost canceled like maybe 4 times. Mom's out of town, my sister's out of the country. Both my babysitters weren't available. It means we are quite literally going to send it. I don't know if everybody's OB office does a growth scan, but I think we do ours around like 32 weeks. Now that we're getting into that like 6 weeks till baby mark, I've never done this before, but I was thinking about doing some frozen meals postpartum. This is pretty normal, but the thing that I am the worst at when I am postpartum is taking care of myself, which I also think has played a huge role in my nursing journey. Tristan's actually only taking 1 week off of work. I'm actually so curious as to what everybody's like partner's paternity leave is. I know if you work in corporate, there is like an actual paternity leave. But if you work for a small business or if you're unemployed, how long are you taking off? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in some countries the men get like 3 months off and then the women get like 9 months off. Anyways, I am really not great at taking care of myself postpartum, so I want to be a little bit more prepared this time around. If you made frozen meals postpartum, did you actually eat them and what did you make? Baby birth is quite literally right around the corner. My first birth was abnormally perfect. I won't lie, I think about that day a lot. My second birth, if you want to go watch my birth story, was a little bit more traumatic. I will always speak so positively about birth because my 2 births have been good experiences, meaning I have come out healthy and the baby has come out healthy. However, I have a tiny bit more fear surrounding birth since my last one. I'll tell you, I'm going in with 0 birth plan aside from getting the epidural, baby and mom being healthy. If you followed me during my last pregnancy, you know that I quite literally almost missed getting the epidural because I gave myself a blowout. Do I regret that in the slightest? No, because my hair looked great during birth. I was already dilated to a 7.5, 8 when I got to the hospital. Let's just say your girl was nonverbal. In my first baby, I didn't get the epidural until I was about like a 7, 7.5. I will say, if you have a fear of the epidural, I promise that is counter pressure in comparison to the contractions. That's just my experience. I want to know when you guys got the epidural, like when was like a sweet spot? Because I feel like both times I've been a little late and I want to like just coast through the labor. That's actually another thing that I think people think is like so fun is to spontaneously go into labor. I don't love that. I'm a planner, I'm a type A person. My last baby, obviously spontaneous labor. I got the membrane sweep, I woke up in the middle of the night, I was in labor. First baby, I had an elective induction, so I literally went in, got induced, got the epidural. I quite literally clocked into having a baby. If I get to the membrane sweep this time, I'm